If you was to ask me who's going to win this tournament, it keeps changing. When England won the Euros and not long after, I'd have put England, the Lionesses, to be favourites. Because of those injuries, had taken them out of being favourites for the tournament for sure. I think Frank Kirby, we've seen in her absence, England have struggled to score goals or create, real clear-cut chances. Obviously, captain Fara Williams is big. You lose your captain, your leader. I think that changes something with the dynamic of the squad. And then obviously Beth Mead, the Golden Boot winner. When you look at the spine of the Lionesses, it's absent, which I think hinders their chances of going all the way. I'm going to go with Germany, for sure. They're so well drilled as a collective. I mean, Pop, she obviously missed the final in the Euros, which was devastating because she had a fantastic Euro tournament. She was a key player for them. I think that really helped the Lionesses, win that Euros, because I think it would have been a different game with her in it. Oberdorf, who plays in that holding midfield role, I think she's a fantastic young talent, certainly one to watch. But I think collectively, the structure of the German team are always good. As a young player, a wide player, dual brand, fantastic talent. I'm hoping that she gets minutes in the World Cup because she's one of the more skillful players and the players that will catch her eye for the neutral. But yeah, the Germans for me look really strong going into this tournament, and I'm sure they'll want to do something similar to what they did last year and go one better in this summer's World Cup, and I think they have it in them to do it. Australia can be amongst those just because they're host nations or one of the host nations. If you look at the world rankings, they're not one of the favourites. I think all of their starting 11 pretty much playing the women's WSL over here in England. I think that gives them a really good advantage going into the tournament, and they're looking strong, and I think home crowds can also give you that little edge. We've seen that with the Lionesses in the summer. If you was to look back and break down all the Lionesses games, I don't think they were the better teams in all of the games, but I think the crowd certainly edged the victories for them. I think most of the teams are kind of in that transition moment where they've got young squads, so I think it'd be quite a competitive tournament. It's strange to say a dark horse would be France, but yet they're such a talented group of players and are probably seen as one of the favourites. And I say they're a dark horse because they never turn up in tournaments, so they always seem to let you down, or you feel as though they're letting you down, even if you're not French, because they're always so talented. Individually, they're so talented, and they've never probably had the right environment to be able to deliver, with the talent that they have. And I think with the new manager, Bernard, I think, this group is in a good place. I know they've got a couple of injuries, but I still think they're in a good place to maybe be a dark horse for the tournament.